Now we are going to start another topic that is a part of the previous one, that is structure of human brain. So in the previous lecture we have discussed about the parts of the brain. The brain has three parts: forebrain, midbrain and hindbrain. Forebrain again divided into three parts, that is olfactory lobe, cerebrum and diencephalon. Midbrain has two parts, optic lobe and cerebral peduncle, and the hindbrain has again three parts, that is cerebellum, pons varolai and medulla oblongata. The diencephalon divided into three parts, that is epithalamus, thalamus and hypothalamus. So all these parts of the brain we can cover in a single diagram. So this is the structure of the brain and this is the longitudinal section of the brain. Okay. So this is the large portion. It is called what? Cerebrum, and it covers almost the 80% portion of the brain. So cerebrum has two parts. Cerebrum is made up of two halves, and this is called cerebral hemisphere. The two halves. This is called cerebral hemisphere. The two halves through which the cerebrum is formed is called cerebral hemisphere. Okay. The one more part, this part, this inverted sheath-shaped structure, this is called corpus callosum. The corpus callosum is a whitish band. It is a whitish band, and it just show the intelligence of brain. It is the sign of intelligence. It shows the intelligence of human brain or mammalian brain. It is found in the mammalian brain. Okay. So this is the part of forebrain. Cerebrum is a part of forebrain. Okay. The second part, that is the olfactory lobe. Olfactory lobe is just hidden by the cerebrum. So it is not visible from this longitudinal section. The third part, that is diencephalon. The diencephalon, this part is epithalamus. Above the epithalamus, this is the epithalamus. This is the thalamus part. Above the thalamus, this is epithalamus. Ep means above. So above the thalamus, that is called epithalamus. And the front part of this epithalamus is called anterior choroid plexus. So the anterior part of this epithalamus is called anterior choroid plexus, and this anterior choroid plexus helps in the formation of cerebrospinal fluid. So the cerebrospinal fluid is a fluid which is present in the brain, around the brain and spinal cord, which protect the brain and the spinal cord from the external injury. Okay. So this is the diencephalon. So unite this is this part epithalamus. This is hypothalamus. This part is hypothalamus. So epithalamus, hypothalamus and thalamus, all three parts united to form diencephalon. Okay. So this is the forebrain. The midbrain part, this is the midbrain. So this is the optic lobe and cerebral peduncle. Optic lobe, one is the optic lobe and cerebral peduncle. It forms the midbrain part of brain, middle part of the brain. And the last is hindbrain. Hindbrain has again three parts: the cerebellum, that is the pons, and the last three parts, that is the medulla. So these three parts united to form a third and the last part of the brain, that is the back part of the brain. This is called hindbrain, and these medulla continue to form spinal cord. So the spinal cord attaches with the third part of the brain, that is hindbrain, and which part of the hindbrain? That is the medulla. So this is the structure of brain. If you have any doubt, please feel free to ask me. Okay, clear your doubt. Thank you.